Okay, let me see where I can set you. There, you guys get to look at the kitty cat. Where is she? Here she is. Whoops, sorry. I'm drunk cameraing today. Kitty, turn around so they can see you. Move your butt. Move your butt. So they can see ya. There. How's that? Okay. Boy, I had an interesting conversation. Okay, so first of all, let me say to CJ, I don't know if you have experienced this yet, but even now, my gifts just changed. Okay? They just change. Just as soon as you get frustrated and you're like, why isn't something or another happening? They changed. Oh, fudge. Oh, dang it. Sorry, my epoxy is just getting everywhere. Sorry. Oh, honey, what are we doing? Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay. Stand up straight. There we go. Stay just like that. See my new baby? Yeah, but this is a natural stone, so it doesn't have a hole. So I had to epoxy that end. Where am I? On there. Oh, you're on that side. Okay. It's going to be beautiful when it's dried. I've got all the rest of it finished. Put the epoxy on last, and then I'm going to bless it. And it's going to be all done. Okay, so a couple of days ago, because praise God, I've been happily busy, and I try not to say that too often because a lot of lazy people are busy. They just like saying I'm busy. So a couple of weeks, I think, the past couple of weeks, I've only had like one or two, questions. I had, one reading, but that was more of just a test. So I don't mind you paying me $100 just to test me because I don't do refunds. Okay? I do not do refunds. So that person, obviously, as you can tell, didn't get very much information. So I was thinking, I haven't really felt motivated to just go tell somebody something because, I do that. Not like that New York, Long Island chick. I don't necessarily, okay, sometimes, but not all the time, do it like that, So I was wondering, and I said, oh, well, the first thing, when something is different and something is different, just like anything else, don't question it. Just keep rolling with the punches. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Because today, somebody asked me something about my jewelry, tashaspeaks.com, and on my fan page, and I answered her, and she's like, well, do you do root work? And I'm like, well, I work with my spirits and guides. I do whatever they tell me to do. So I don't necessarily want to call myself that because I don't actually know all the details of that title, job, whatever. I kind of sort of do, obviously, but I don't want to say that since I have never claimed myself to be that. So, we got a nice, and then I ended up giving her a reading, and I'm like, okay, things have changed for me. How I get things, how I get information has changed a little teeny bit. So anyway, thank you, you-know-who, for my lesson today in giving you a reading. So, CJ, yeah, I just wanted to tell you about that. And it's interesting, so I'm not going to, well, I didn't really. I thought about it about 3 days ago. I'm like, I haven't given anybody a reading. What's going on? Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, keep it pushing. So I got asked today by a young one, how do you obtain this gift? Oh, it was the lady that I gave a reading to. And just like any other gift, it's always there. You don't recognize it because you don't know what blue looks like if somebody tells you blue is blue. That's like saying, I love collard greens. What's collard greens? I don't. I think I might like collard greens. What's collard greens? You don't know because you haven't tasted it. You know, and in any case, you haven't tasted how it was cooked several different ways. Because, you know, we don't cook collard greens the old-fashioned way, where you let them cook for 8 hours anymore. Now you just cook them for an hour, maybe two. It depends. If you have ham hocks. Anyway, that's another story altogether. So I say to you, my dear, it's just like Glinda the Good Witch, you've always had it, my dear. And once you let all your stupid shit go, forgive me for saying it like that, but you know I just got to call it what it is, and stop being in other people's business and stop letting everybody be up in yours are going to kick in too when you move downstairs to your new divinely right place to be, you know, and you settle down in your skin and not anybody else's skin. It'll kick in, and then we can discuss that later. So I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, so I'll try to be brief because other people have seen my other 5,000 videos. Okay, I think it's really only like 3,800 or something. When I was 4, we came out the womb learning to dream. Dream. Mama would say, because somebody would come by, but you just assume they're your mother's friends because she talks to everybody like she's always known them. I mean, this is from a 5-year-old perspective. And so, Mrs. Green would come and Mom would make her coffee. I knew something was special because Mama didn't drink coffee. And Mrs. Green would come and they would sit and talk, or whoever. I'm just saying that because Mrs. Green came over a lot. And then that night, when Mama, after my bath, we took our baths and stuff at nighttime, Mama would rub my belly. She'd give me some warm water. She'd read something in Daniel. And she'd say, now, I want you to ask the angels to tell you the question 2, what should Mrs. Green do in her interview tomorrow or whatever. So then she'd rub my belly till I fell asleep. And I'd wake up because I was one of those kids, oh, my God, it took me a long time to wake up. That's why I took my baths mostly at nighttime, and I still do. So in the morning, I don't have nothing to do. Wipe Susie and go. Put some deodorant on and go. And clothes. Come on, let's not go there. So when I wake up, she'd say, okay, baby, wakey, wakey, wakey. She wakes me up really super duper slow. Now, did the angels tell you anything? And then I'd tell her what I dreamed, and then, she'd get all of our information together and go back and tell Miss Green. Now, that morphed into something else and something else. So when I was 13, see, even now, just because you asked me that, am I still recording? I think so. Just because you asked me that, I have to say I'm remembering new things. So when I was 13, we moved from the country. No, we had plenty of grass and straight cement, and we, lived on a nice large lot, like, acre and a half or so. Clean house, no cobwebs. We moved from there. My grandmother had that house built when I was 2, so I lived there all my life, Waterman and Central in San Bernardino. And then Mama, she was always a nurse or whatever, but she started working for the state when I was 7. So in that time, she saved enough money to buy a house in the rich white neighborhood in Alta, California. And when I moved there, that's when things changed. And my uncle would come and sit on my bed a lot. So you could feel and you could see the impression of a butt in the bed, really. And I would wake up and I'd look and there's this imprint of a butt in the bed. And I'm like, Mom! And she'd scream at him, Uncle, get off Tasha's bed. Now that I think about it, I always wonder how she knew. Yeah, right, as if I really need to wonder, huh? So then that morphed into something, and I started playing with the music and turning the music on and, stuff like that. And turning the lights on, and then there was this one plant that my brother made, and he put it in a pot, a hanging plant, and he put the wires through the macrame, string down under the pot, so when you touch the plant, the light would come on. And they would play with that all night long, on and off, and on and off. Cop on, cop off. No. So anyway, and then after that, let's see what happened. Okay, so 2 years after that, that's when my brother met Reverend Zitlow, Grandma, and she lived in Redlands, California. So we would drive from Rialto, California to Redlands, California every Sunday to go to a spiritualist church, okay? Now, I grew up in Unity, okay? Just so you know, it's a very blah, you know, old lady type church where we sit there, we sing 2 songs, we give her 50 cents, we go have, you know, milk and cookies and go home in an hour, you know? And, well, there was kids there, too. But, see, my older brothers and sisters, when they grew up, that was the majority of the kids. And then it was just a lot of old people when I was, like, 13 and on, you know, not a lot of younger people joining the church. So, you know, there's no kids if you got no younger people. So, anyway, sorry. So then we started, at 15, I started going to, what was the name of that church? I don't know. No, that was in San Leandro. I don't remember, but it was NSA, National Spiritualist Association, but I didn't know that, and the reason why I say it like that is because I don't do rules. That's why I don't join a lot of churches and things that have a lot of rules. Life has too many rules of its own. I don't need you telling me how and when I can and can't use my gift, okay? Sorry, I gotta see what time it is. Okay, and I'll leave it there so I can see the time. Sorry, because now I'm on a cell phone. It shuts off at 30 minutes. Sorry. Stay. Here, scooch over here so they can still see you. Shh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, they still can't see your cute little face, but that's okay. So I started going to the Spiritualist Church with Grandma Zitlow, and the reason why I say the NSA thing is because they have, like, a book of rules, a notebook full of, you know, 300 pages of rules, you know, and I didn't know Granny was in that church because she let us do anything and everything we wanted to. So we started going to her church, and we started attending seances. No, we didn't have plans, okay? It was pitch black, though, and we couldn't see your hand before your face. So just imagine your bathroom being totally gutted out, the boards put up on the wall, so it's pitch black. There's nothing in this room that's probably, I don't know, maybe what, 6 feet by 5 feet. And there was just a little tiny not even a card table. It was probably only about 10 inches round, okay, maybe 19 inches round, just enough for you to set the tape recorder on. Remember the old-fashioned tape recorder? Yeah. So, and the 6 chairs, the chairs that she had lined up against the wall, of course. And we put those in a circle, and she'd do this prayer for protection. And, you know, Grandma was an intertransitory medium, which means they used her vocal cords to come through. So your Aunt Edna sounded exactly how she sounded when she was alive. No Tasha's voice, no Boo Boo's voice, no Hello Kitty's voice. She sounded exactly how she sounded when she was alive. Okay, anyway. So we started going there, and Granny started teaching us what our gifts were and how to use them. See, and that's my gift. I teach people what their gifts are and how to use them. It's called Angels, Teachers, and Guides course. You can Google it, or I'll put the link at the bottom, sorry. So I was with Granny until she crossed over for, oh gosh, I don't know how many years. I don't know how many years. Let's see, I moved to San Jose when I was 23, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, at least 8 years I studied under Reverend Zitlow's tutelage. And, you know, I tell you, when you have a great, powerful teacher like her, it is just mind-blowing. It really is. It's just mind-blowing, okay? So, anywho, so I learned from her how to use the gifts that were already inside me. She just helped me bring them out, okay? Example that I give in a lot of my videos, I don't know if you watch my videos, when I first started learning with her, I was 15, okay? So we go to seance, we have class in her church, everything, and she's the type of grandma, you know, she'd be like, honey, get up and give somebody a reading. And I'd be like, Grandma, you're embarrassing me. Honey, you can do it. Come on. I have faith in you, honey. Come on, you can do it. Just speak up. Okay, you lady in the yellow sweater, may I come into your vibration, please? And they always say yes. Well, there's a lady here, and she looks like this. And, oh, that's my grandmother. Oh, my God. Blah, 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 blah. See? And it's already in you. She just has to bring it up. So one time after the seance, one time in a seance, this guy came in, and she's like, Tasha, honey, this guy, he's here to talk to you about his son. And it looks like you go to school with his son. The son's name is Ray. Do you know somebody named Ray? And I'm like, yeah, I do. She said, well, the father's still here in physical. He's, deciding if he wants to go or not, because, we don't believe in telling anybody when they're going to go. So you would have him talk to his father before he goes home. And oh, my God, what am I going to tell him? I don't know what to say. All that stuff you go through when you're only 16 and freaked out. So I didn't tell him. And my throat swelled up like a bullfrog. Oh, my God. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't swallow. I mean, serious. For 8.5, okay, it might have been 10 days, I could only just, barely drink soup because you're trying to breathe and swallow and breathe, that was hell. That was hell. Okay, anyway, I'll keep it pushing. So, on that 10th day, 8th day, whatever, I just told him, I said, hey, Ray, how's your dad? See, and it's as simple as this. How's your dad? That's it. We humans make things so complicated. And he's, I don't know, I haven't talked to him in a while. I said, shame on you. Go talk to your dad. Poof, my throat went down. Back to normal. I could breathe again. I ate tacos that day. I'll never forget. I ate 5 tacos that day because I was starving. Only having broth, for that whole 2 weeks or whatever. Anyway, okay, so that's how you do it. You just choose to learn and you do it. And you just step out on faith. Because, a lot of people are like, well, I'm afraid of being wrong. Well, if it's not you, why are you afraid of being wrong? Only the charlatans really are afraid of being wrong. Because it's not them using their God-given gift. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and then if I am wrong, so what? I didn't give you the message. Your Aunt Edna gave you the message or whatever. That has nothing to do with me. I'm only the telephone. That's it. I'm not the person speaking from the other side. I'm not really Tasha speaking on this side. I'm just the telephone. I'm the middleman. That's it. It's none of my business. I often generally don't know what the heck Aunt Myrtle was talking about when she tells you to do or not do something. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, what was my next question? Oh, my next thing is, people, God told me to give you a free gift. When you buy something from me, I will always give you a little rock, a bracelet, a necklace, earrings, or something. So stop pissing me off and wasting my time by saying, oh, go pick something for me. No, I'm not going to spend my time picking out a free gift for you. Now, mind you, God says I had to give you a free gift. God didn't say what or how much or a cost or nothing like that. So when I tell you, go pick a free gift, just put sold on it so I know what you want. Do not be like somebody, I'm not going to mention your name because I'm going to send you this link, right? Yeah, don't have me keep embarrassing you because I will, because I don't hesitate to put anything in video. Because if you don't want something free, I will gladly give it away to someone who does. And granted, there's a lot of people who do not have a problem saying, I want that $100 set right there of pearls, Tosh. They don't have a problem with that. So why do you? Why do you not value yourself enough to just ask for that thing? It's just pearls. God gave me those. God will give me more. Right now, I'm bartering with a lot of people. I don't necessarily want to build that up because, if you borrow, I can't steal certain types of beads that I need to keep in the collection, so I can keep making other stuff. So, if you sell beads, let's barter. If you sell wire, let's barter. If you sell crystals, let's barter. Other than that, I still need beads, wire, crystals, threads, end caps, bead caps, rocks, So it's not like I barter everything. I pretty much, most of my stuff now is half is bartering and half cash. So If you don't have any money, then I'll just say, well, put some jewelry together that you don't want anymore and send it to me. And, $20. Okay, cool. A lot of people don't have a problem with that. Most people have a problem with paying something, $100. Well, most of my stuff is at least $50 or higher, and I realize a lot of people don't even have that. So when I gift you something, don't bump your head against the brick wall, standing there in a puddle of your own blood saying, "Oh, go pick something for me, Tasha." You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, okay, and then I'm going to send you that one $10 thing that you bought for me and call it a day. Because I got to keep it pushing, too. I don't have energy to sit here wasting on you talking, yammering back and forth, because you think you should pick something for $10. So let's just keep it pushing. When somebody blesses you with something, take the blessing. Why can't you just take the blessing? And you know what? Believe it or not, there's one lady, and I know you watch my videos, and I'm not saying your name, so please don't comment on it unless you want a bunch of stupid comments underneath your comment saying how silly you are for not loving yourself to just ask for it. She didn't. I told her it's your birthday, go pick something you want. And she said, oh, pick something for me. And I said, no, I won't do that. Well, I don't know what to do. I said, well, when you decide, I'll send it. Until then, I keep it pushing. I just keep going to the next person, and eventually I'll come across a person that loves themselves enough to ask. And I told her. And she says, well, I don't know why you're being so mean to me. I said, excuse me? I am trying to love you. However, I see you do not love yourself enough to just say, Tasha, I want that $100 set of pearls with the matching earrings, necklace, bracelet. And she said, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I do need to love myself. Okay. So, that that you just made for $75, can I have it? Sure, I'll wrap it up. I'll put it in priority mail tomorrow. Have a good day. That's it. What's wrong with you people? It's just like anything else in life. The universe, the fairies, the angels, cherubs, everybody would try to give you stuff, and you'd be like, no, it's okay. Give it to somebody else. And they will. It will go to somebody else. But let me tell you this about that. When you're sitting at home in the corner, in the dark, crying, and it's raining and thundering outside, don't ever say, why me? I'm going to let that marinate. You know what I mean. Because I know. I've given enough readings since I was 15 years old to people. Well, younger than that, really, but I just say 15 because that's when I started my clairvoyant readings. To know that you're not loving yourself. And I don't care that you don't love yourself. I'm just trying to be nice to you. I'm just trying to do what I'm told to do. And I don't care if you don't do what you're told to do. I do what I'm told to do. So my life can continue to flow smoothly and effortlessly. Okay? I don't have a problem with you not being good to yourself, really. See, like this wonderful, beautiful child of God. I told her I'm going to give you a lump of coal. She's like, okay, I'll take that. I said, I'm joking. That means I'll send you nothing. Okay. Well, fine. You get nothing. I'll give your blessing to somebody else. I don't have a problem giving stuff away, as you can tell. Not a problem at all. Why do you have a problem accepting your gift? Because I know there's another ring on there that you want. Why can't you just ask for the ring that you want? It doesn't matter if it's $75. It doesn't matter if it's $1,000. It doesn't matter. God said, what do you want? And you're turning down God. So why don't you just go to God and slap God in the face and say, fuck you, God. I don't want it. Okay, there you go. No problem. Because I know of a girl that wanted that ring, and I wasn't going to give it to her because I know you wanted it. So now I'll go give her the ring. Ain't no problem. No problem. And I just say that to the little kids. Because little kids, I know you're honest, but you know what? When you grow up, you think you have to not be honest anymore, and that's when we start lying. You know, you go, I just stay honest. I want that diamond ring. You know, the 28 karat amethyst, Tasha, that I saw you had. I want that. Okay, fine. You can have that. Let me go find it right now. You know? Don't turn down your blessing. Who used to say that? Don't block the blessing? Well, there's been a lot of songs and in ministers, I'm sure, you know, don't block the blessing. Because now, because of that, that totally has changed your whole vibration for the day, the second, the minute, the life, your whole life. You just changed your whole life by saying no. Imagine that. So others of you out there, you know, that want a reading, and I tell you to do, I don't tell you, the spirits tell you to do something, and you're like, no, I don't want to go pet cats. I hate animals. Well, if you turn down your good, that messes up everything else for you. Because once you change a thought or idea or form or function or whatever, as soon as you have the thought, everything around it changes. The whole vibration of your whole life changes just by a no. And that's okay. I mean, I don't care if you change your life by not getting your good. That's between you and God. You know, and I'm not even going to ask why. That's okay. I'll go give that 28 karat amethyst to somebody else. You know, it's all good. So back to the first girl. I hope that when you move, we can sit down and, you know, start a nice little plan for you to get going on your gifts and using them for yourself, for that situation that we talked about earlier this morning, okay? Oh, it's such a glorious day. I'm making a beautiful set while I sit here and babysit Lapis. This is Lapis. The kids named her. Close your eyes while you sleep. You like the dog, sleeping with your eyes open. Yes, you are, you precious little thing. Yeah, bless your little heart. Oh, I feel you purring. Purr louder so they can hear. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. We don't mess with the boxes. Don't mess with the boxes. No. No. We don't mess with the boxes. Okay, so I look forward to talking with you more about the move and you settling down to be with yourself. Okay? Okay, my time is almost up, I think. What did I want to show you? Oh, I wanted to show you some goodies. I wanted to show you some beautiful things. Look at these goatees as I was... Oh, shit, I forgot to change the light again. I'm sorry. Can I change it? No, I can't. Damn. Sorry, I keep forgetting to change the light. Where did I want to show you? Hang on. If you get dizzy, close your eyes. Oh, I'm going to be sorting out the rest of my crystals that I got from Lydia. Isn't that beautiful? What is that? I don't know what that is. And, oh, they didn't put it. That's right. Okay, we'll keep it pushing. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all those beautiful healing stuff. You know? One of my favorites, Malamar. It's not candy. Okay, wait, don't tell me. It's, Mylar. No, it's, dang it. Larimar. Malamar. Okay, you guys, go be good to yourselves, okay? Go be good to you. I can't even see that good. Sorry. You still can't see it good. Dang. Oh, well. Go be good to you. I love you. Have an awesome day. Accept all your blessings and love yourself. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.